All right, this could either be a really great idea or it could be really stupid. Let's find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So this video, we're going to be looking at doing a little modification to a driver using something you can get at the hardware store. I've had a bunch of people asking me about this, and I think it's something that's probably scaring most of them into just trying it on their driver because they're worried that it's going to screw it up. So I'm going to try it for you here today. I've never done this before. I've never used it before. We're going to see what happens and see if this is in any way a good idea or if this is just plain stupid. What we're going to be using today is this spray foam that you get at the hardware store. This is great stuff. Expandable foam. You spray it into cracks, into little spaces, and it blows up. Well, we're going to be spraying it into this space, the space inside this driver, and see if it changes the sound, if it changes the feel, and maybe most importantly, is it going to change the results? Is it going to make the driver no longer perform the same and be more dead as far as ball speed, things like that? So we're going to try all those. But first off, let me show you what this driver sounds like right now. All right, I'm going to hit a few balls, see if I can hit a few good ones. We'll check the numbers as far as ball speed, but also I'm going to be taking my microphone, putting it on the ground close to the impact so that you can hear exactly what this club sounds like right now. All right, here's our beginning numbers. As you can see, sort of middle of the road, across the board. Hopefully you could hear. The sound on it is a little bit loud. So now we're going to see, well, one, we're going to see, can I actually get the foam inside here using the little straw that comes with it? And then we're going to see, if I do, what kind of results we get afterwards and how's the sound. All right, so first thing we're going to do, just to make this a little easier, I'm going to go ahead, take the head off of the shaft. All right, next we're going to take out this very back weight because this is going to give us a way to get inside the head. And then also, just so we don't have any sort of pressure buildup, I'm going to go ahead and also loosen up this other weight screw over here, which also I believe will go and give us an opening into the head so that we have some sort of pressure release just in case. All right. Now I've already gone and actually shaved down the tip of the little nozzle here to help it fit inside this little hole. It's pretty darn tight, but I think it'll just fit in. So now I guess the only thing left to do is read the instructions, which is basically screw on the top, shake it, and start filling it up. For this, of course, I'm going to put down, or I've got down, this little piece of cardboard just to make sure we don't make a mess. And I'll go ahead and wear some safety glasses. All right, we've shaken it for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to put it down and kind of hold the head like this because I don't ideally, I think, want to have the foam getting too close to the face. It may expand up there anyway. We'll just have to see what happens, but here we go. There it goes. All right, so I'm just going to clean this off now. I can definitely see through this little hole, I can see some of the foam is all the way up here. So I don't want to completely fill the head up, I don't think. We're just going to start here, see what happens. Let's go ahead, put these weights back on it. All right. It's been about 20 minutes since we added the foam to the head. I think that's hopefully enough time for that foam to have solidified so it's not going to be moving around in there, anything like that. Also, just FYI, this does add, obviously, we're putting something in the head, it does add a little bit of weight. So this head now increased in weight between 3 and 4 grams for the amount of foam that I put in there. So a little bit of weight is going to increase the swing weight just a little bit. But at this point, we're going to hit some more balls. Again, we're going to track the numbers, see if anything changes there. And I'm going to put the microphone back down on the ground again so you can hear, hopefully, if there's a change in the pitch when actually hitting the balls. Ball speed wise, between before and after, as you can see, actually the ball speed was slightly faster with the foam in the head, a little less than 1 mile per hour. And if we look at the club head speed, actually my club head speed was actually a little bit slower. Again, there was a little more weight here, the head was a little heavier, maybe I was swinging it slightly slower, but the actual ball speed was slightly higher. So any thought where maybe that foam was going to slow down the face, that does not appear to have happened. The other numbers, launch angle, definitely went down on the second set, but that was really just my swinging it. I did seem to have some issues squaring up the club face, so I don't know if I got more of the foam out on the toe and made it a little bit harder to close up the face. That seemed to be the issue because the first few shots I hit were definitely all pretty far to the right before I kind of got it straightened out a little bit. Spin rate basically stayed identical between the two. And distance-wise, even though my ball speed was higher with the foam in the head, the actual distance was actually a little bit lower. Again, that launch angle dropped down some more, and so I think that's basically where I ended up losing some yardage. So again, ball speed went up, so I don't think the foam did anything there, but my consistency, my ball striking went down, and who's to say exactly, why that happened, whether it was the extra weight, whether it was the weight more in the toe, or whether it's just the inconsistencies in my swing. All right, the second question that we wanted to answer was, does this great stuff, does this expanding foam actually work as an alternative to hot melt? Can you actually lower the pitch, make a driver sound better by using this expanding foam? And I'm gonna have to go back, I'm gonna have to listen to it in post just to get a more exact close-up sound, but at least here in the simulator, I couldn't tell any difference between before and after. Whether it had the foam or not, it really sounded the same. If I had added 4 grams of hot melt to that driver, I know I would have felt, I know I would have heard a difference. But with the expanding foam, I couldn't really hear anything. All right, I want to say a big thank you to everyone for watching this video today. Also, I want to say a big thank you to my cameraman for the day, Sam. Thanks a lot. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go down below, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you'll be alerted when I post new videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Using this. Let's try that again. All right.